Hello, my name is Jue Wu. Today, I want to talk about my research on women in computer science. Let's start with the question. What is a computer? You might be thinking of something like a PC or a Mac, right? But do you know that back to the 1950s, computers were like this? Yes, they were human computers, and many of them were female. So there was a time that women had a significant representation in the field of computer science, or what we often call CS, maybe even before computer science became its own field. Ironically, if I ask you to name a few computer scientists now, hardly will someone come up with a woman's name. So what happened? If we look at undergraduate CS enrollment, the blue line here, you see that it's risen substantially over the past few decades. But gender-wise, if we look at the green line, it's getting worse and worse. In fact, it's the only STEM fields in which women's representation has declined steadily over the past few decades. It's very sad. Computers used to be females, but not anymore, and not even close. Can we change that? Well, my research explores one potential means for diversifying CS, that is, women in CS clubs. College clubs are nothing new, but why do I think these clubs can help in diversifying CS? Well, because these women in CS clubs act as bridge. They connect individual students and the organizational CS departments. So on the one hand, students who participate in women CS clubs gradually gain a sense of belonging through various events that the club hosts. There are actually many students who were not CS majors but became one because of the impacts of women CS clubs. On the other hand, these clubs also have an impact on the CS department. Their executive board members were selected as student advisors and are invited to participate in important departmental decisions. From an organizational change perspective, change will be most effective if they can be enacted at different levels and engage different change agents. And that's exactly the role that women in CS clubs play. They bridge the individual level student and the organizational CS department, and they engender change at both levels. Therefore, understanding how these clubs function and what their impacts are could shed light on some possibilities of making STEM more diverse and inclusive. Thank you so much.